Hello everybody, welcome to the ACEVEDO video store. Today we are going to review Godzilla from 2014, a remake of the movie Godzilla, where it's Godzilla from 1954. Or the reason we are reviewing this movie because today, well, when this video is released, the sequel just came out for this movie. So that's why I have an excuse to not wait for its anniversary. I think we missed it. I'm going to check on that. I'm going to put in the description if we're like ahead or behind this of this 5th anniversary. Mainly, I do anniversaries of 10 or 20. Like if the movie is 10 or 20 or 15 years old, like I missed the anniversary of the Passion of Christ, so we can't review that. But back to topic. So, here, but here's the thing. I only saw the Raymond Burr version, Godzilla, King of the Monsters, which is also the title for this movie. So to be honest, I can't really be a good person to judge this movie if I never seen the original Japanese one and only saw the Raymond Burr one. But this movie, it seems, is remaking not from the Raymond Burr, but from the original from '54. So let's talk about the story. The story is about a power plant is destroyed, but the cause of it was told as a earthquake. But 15 years later, they discovered that it wasn't even an earthquake. It was in like something. And I don't really remember, but it was the new Godzilla monster, a Muto, which stands for something I forgot. So the Mutos caused that earthquake 15 years later. Godzilla awakens and basically attacks while that a Muto is also awake. A Muto is also rising up and attacking several places. And Project Monarch came up with that idea to basically have both of these monsters fight each other so they could kill each other in order to not deal with them and not to destroy the entire place. So that's basically the plot. To be honest, with some characters of the Godzilla films, you will always forget about them, and you don't really remember their names. But this film, you have characters that you do remember. You do want them to live and survive. Well, some you do. But the film is kind of good. I'm not going to say it's bad or it's great. It's good. Like, sums up good. Not, my sum is larger than my actual head good. Not like that. So here's the problem with this movie. Mainly the appearance of Godzilla. That is the main problem I have, and many people do have. Godzilla doesn't really appear that much in the film. Like when Godzilla's, for one scene, Godzilla is about to attack a Muto, they cut. You have to wait until the end until you see the epic battle. But also the film is too dark. Literally dark. Like, not as dark as, it's very dark with its themes. No, as in dark. As in, I could barely see, so I have to turn off my lights, turn off my hallway light, turn off the living room light, so I could see the TV. That dark. Alright. So anyway, So yeah, that's the problem. Also, I heard this quote, but I forgot where it came from. But the quote said that they should rename the movie to, and I quote, "I saw Godzilla," unquote, because some scenes you could actually see a bit of Godzilla and not his entire body of Godzilla. Like the original 1954 one, and well, I haven't seen it, but I did see the Raymond Burr version, so if we're going to compare it with Raymond Burr, you do see the monster. It doesn't cut away. You do see him beginning his destruction and his end of the destruction. For example, don't have anything with me to make an example, but let's say Godzilla went through a city and went back to the water. With the Raymond Burr version, you see Godzilla going through the city, then walking off towards the water. That's an example. A scene never heard like that happens. And so it's basically like that. But with this movie, you see Godzilla going through the city, cut like that. So that's the problem I have with this film and several people others. I don't call it great. I don't call it bad, but it's better than that horrible remake from Sony. The 1998 remake. But anyhow, how it is better her than that. But we're not talking about the original from the 98 remake. That's a different video. But anyhow, so I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. I only own this movie on DVD, as you see right here. Okay. See? Okay. It's because I can't really see the actual screen. My phone's like pointing at me. So, you know. But, also, let's go off on a tangent. And like this white paper, this is like you could get the digital code. Now, I bought this movie used. Now, the problem with that is that, okay, now we gotta go off in another tangent. When you get movies, if they're sealed but they're being resold, even though they're like few years old. Okay, let me just get. Okay, this is already expired, so. Okay. Yeah, look, as you see, it already expired on. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Or expired like 2 years ago. Oh, that's the problem with them. Okay, that these digital films you get with the physical DVD, they have expiration dates. Wait, but you know, I do like the cover of the film, but I don't really like that it doesn't show Godzilla's like height, like not that much. It doesn't show how big is Godzilla. Like you could go in, Godzilla's like 100 feet tall, because this guy is most likely 6 feet tall. So most likely Godzilla is like 100 feet, 50 feet, like that. No, it doesn't show his like height and superiority as a scary monster, because you could take this as perspective. Like Godzilla could be smaller than the building from San Francisco. So yeah, I don't really like the cover. The Blu-ray cover, I think it came from the poster for the film, does show Godzilla's height, like how big he is because the cinematography is great to show how large is Godzilla. It doesn't like show like you're in the middle between buildings, unless it's in a helicopter. I have to check like when you see Godzilla, because there's some scenes where you see the destruction. Overall, the movie is good. Let's hope the sequel could be better, because the trailers seems like it's going to take place in the dark. Alright, so it'll be trouble for my eyes when I get this on 4K Ultra HD to see this film. In that dark. Alright, I don't want to turn off lights just to see a movie. But you know. Actually, I came up with an idea. They should put a warning label, go, warning. Hey, turn off your lights because this movie is dark. Because it will totally make sense. But you know, so maybe the sequel could be good. I will make another video on me seeing the sequel. But you know, so I suggest. So that's all the review. Have a nice day, and later on, come back to our video store.